halfway through the year 2026. How are things going? Pretty good on my end, I guess. Well, we thought we'd like to do, I guess, I think, I don't know. We did a mood boards for 2026 earlier in the year, so we thought we'd like to check in and see how, if anything's manifested, if anything's come across. So let's welcome mood boards. Recap.
Mood board recap.
I'm surprised at the things that have come true so far.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Have you revisited your mood board, Amber?
Just now.
This is the first time since you made it.
This is the first time I made it. We did the episode. I forgot about it. And we were like, let's do a recap.
Let's do a recap.
Let's see. So I have it. Bright red. I love the color red, and I've been also wearing it for HGX2. I have a bright red dress.
Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA. I was in Hacks on TV.
Yeah, you were.
Natalie and I are writing right now a YouTube series, and we've had a couple videos out. Go check out Someplace Underneath. While I have not needed my passport, I have brought it with me on 3 different trips. One to Alabama, one to San Diego, and one to Phoenix, Arizona. And if we scroll down, I did my half hour. And
you've been doing more stand-up in general.
More stand-up in general. I have my Friday show, Slamber's Comedy Bash, every Friday, 7 o'clock at the Clubhouse. Please come if you live in LA. I have not written the script with the ladies I like, but I talked about it at the earlier show. And I was like, I got to get back into that. And I just not thought of some ideas to that fixes some things.
Hell yeah.
Have not gone camping in a beautiful meadow and the tree on fire. I don't know what that is. I think it was just like...
And I have not been struck by lightning.
Have yet.
I've yet to be struck by lightning. But
what do you think that picture was? What do you think when you put that up there? It's a tree being struck by lightning.
I think it's just like energy and like the chances of being struck by lightning. Like I want something that's like almost impossible. Like be a star on a hit TV show or get a screenplay filmed and like shot. That's like getting struck by lightning.
I see. So you're saying like I want something like statistically rare to happen to me and it be positive.
And just energy. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's crazy.
That is crazy. That's pretty great.
I love that. I mean, the majority of this stuff, this is when we talked about revisiting mood boards, and I looked at mine, I was like, oh shit, I've done a lot of this stuff. It's great. It's very seldom that I've ever like looked back on like a mood board or like, like a collage when you look back and you're like, all right, I'm going to cut all these things out of magazines.
Right.
And this is going to be my inspiration for the year. It's very seldom that I've like looked back on those and I feel like 2026, while other things have been very shitty, there has been like a shift in energy of like, I don't know, like
movement. It's a fire horse.
Yeah, it's a fire horse. You know,
fire horse. I forgot about the fire horse.
Maybe that's what that's supposed to be.
Just like moving, go. Lightning's fast, lots of energy.
Yeah,
and it has been moving, go. I've been very which is a good thing. I'm kind of like stressed because I've got a lot on my plate, but I'm stressed. I got a lot on my plate.
Yeah,
things that I like to do.
It's nice. Also, I think having the Friday show. You having this like set Friday, a show that you're hosting, you've got to come and like be creative and lead that. Like that's such a consistent thing to like go and perform. That's also like a huge thing to have accomplished and started this year.
It's helped me a lot. Write material, be more comfortable on stage, get to know comics. I'm already like, I've booked so many people and they're like, come do my show, which is what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's how you get more shows in this town.
It's true. And you just are creating momentum.
Yeah.
And that could push you forward.
Yeah, momentum.
So I got to go camping somewhere beautiful, like quaint and like a little cottage, somewhere with lots of nature.
Yeah.
And I got to finish the script.
Okay, so the thing that really sticks out to me about our first mood board episode is that I, a novice to the Brighter Side mood board episode, I just assumed that since it's a podcast, in my mind, we weren't using pictures. So if you remember, my mood board is just like a list of things that I wrote out. Adam, can you show me that list?
Honestly, yours felt so much more actionable to me. Like it's one thing to do a Pinterest board and put together like pretty images.
Yeah.
But it's another to be like, no, I'm going to write this out. These are the things that I'm going to do. I remember when you pulled this up, I was like, oh my gosh, this just feels so much more like logical, like, yeah, okay, like music, more female artists, more, it just felt, yours felt more robust than like the stereotypical mood board.
You're also a writer, so you think
Yeah.
more in words.
Yeah.
And the first one, Deep Forest Green, girl, look what you wearing.
Oh my
wearing
gosh,
green?
I'm wearing green. Wow. Bone white and warm cream.
You're bone
Oh my
white,
God,
girl.
you're wearing
Oh my
bone white and
gosh.
green.
And cream.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it does feel, I'm looking at it now, it definitely feels like a manifesto of some kind. Overall feel grounded, slightly witchy, intelligent, lived in, nothing
Yeah.
loud without purpose. Wow, I really had
Ooh,
plans for this year.
I love that.
Nothing
Nothing
loud
loud without purpose.
Have you felt witchier?
Nothing
I have
loud
felt a
without
little bit more in
purpose.
touch, and I think it's because, everyone keeps talking about like this is like a Leo and Scorpio season coming up. Unless that's just my specific algorithm and Instagram's just giving me Leo information, but it seems like the summer is
No,
like
I've been getting it too.
What's going on? Are you
don't
getting
know.
that? Are you getting that as a Cancer?
I do get a lot of like people popping up being like, this is, the Cancer placements. This is what you can
Yeah.
expect. And, some of that I take with a grain of salt because everybody's a grifter now. Everybody just wants $5. Like whenever they're just like, they're talking about zodiacs. They're like DM for pricing. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that
But-
always does kind of put a damper on it when you're watching something and you're like, yeah, oh my gosh, like this, the planets are here and this is ascending and it's gonna be great. And then it's like, comment XYZ for,
Right, yeah.
and I'll send you my book. And blah, blah,
right.
blah. I'm like, I don't want your book.
I don't want your book.
Don't your fucking book.
I want your fucking book.
I wrote down a textures and objects where I wanted linen, cotton, soft used leather. I mean, that's
Oh gosh,
all
soft
me.
used
How are them
leather.
pants?
These are denim. Wait, what did you ask me? What
Yeah,
are
how are
these
them pants? Are they
I love
soft?
these pants. They're
They-
so soft.
And they're new, right?
They are new.
Yeah, they're soft.
They're soft and new.
Look at that. Nothing loud without intention. Well, you're not a loud person.
I don't know why that hits so hard for me. Nothing loud without intention, which is something I feel like I have felt a shift in myself a little bit, which is like, I think I used to have an energy of like, be entertaining. Ugh,
Right.
like you go to a party and like your social anxiety kind of mine would manifest in a sense of like, hey, oh my God, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I saw you did this thing. And I feel a more like relaxed energy more so than I ever have of like, I'm surrounded by people that I feel comfortable, that I don't feel like I have to be performative in a sense or do things for show, I guess. And I don't know, the putting it like that feels, this is why, you're so good with words,
Oh my
because that is
gosh.
such a good way to put it. Of like
Thank you.
nothing loud without intention is
Yeah.
such a good way to experience in the world.
And I feel like with comedy, like I feel like one of the things you learn early in comedy is if you end your sentence on a loud note, like people will treat it like a punchline, even if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so like
yeah.
learning that like using volume appropriately in comedy has like been
Yeah.
a long lesson for me
Because
personally.
a lot of it's like, mommy, look at me.
Yes,
and you're just
exactly.
like, shut. That's why people don't like comedy. And
Yeah.
I get it. Because
Yeah.
I've told people at the bars, I'm like, come see my show. And they're like, I don't like stand up. And
Right.
I'm not offended. I'm like, you know what? I get it. I totally get it. Because a lot of it's just like mean and loud and annoying.
Yeah, it's like, how can I be the loudest person in this room to get you
Yeah.
to pay attention to
For
me?
sure.
Loud does not
sure.
equal funny. We're not
No.
all Chris Farley.
No,
Right,
that's so
right.
true.
I was talking to Ed about, because we did the show in Phoenix or Scottsdale, and I was telling him that he's just gotten such a good like cadence on stage where he just feels very comfortable.
Calm.
It feels less kind of that energy that you're talking about of like getting loud for no reason. He feels more relaxed on stage. And he was saying that, his cousin always talks about like killing in third gear or something, or like killing in a lower gear, which is like you're so confident in your material that you're not showy about it. You're
Wow.
just what you've written is good, and so you can just
You can just
that-
enjoy
you
it.
can just kind of
you
enjoy
don't
it
have
and
to like
cruise.
exhaust yourself with the.
Yeah.
That takes years,
Yeah.
though,
Yeah, yeah.
of just
Really
that
does.
calm groundedness. Because you're like, I've done this a million times. I know I'm funny, and
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't laugh.
yeah, for sure.
That's when they laugh. Because when you're just like, please laugh at me,
They can feel
they
it.
can feel it, the desperation.
yeah.
What else on here? English used precisely and playfully.
Yeah, English used precisely and playfully, meaning like with my writing. Like I'm always trying to follow grammar. Like I don't know why. I'm one of those people that's like learn the rules so you can break them kind of. And so this year I was like, this year I'm finally going to figure out commas. Okay. I'm really, by the end of the year, I'm going to figure out commas.
When do you use that? You know, the hyphen that's like 2 hyphens?
M dash, yeah.
M dash.
Yeah.
I would love to understand an M dash.
Yeah, you use it.
I have a friend that uses it to me all the time, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's a beautiful mark. It's a beautiful punctuation mark, and it's used to like set aside information. Like this is like not necessary information, but it will enlighten the sentence as a whole.
Oh, so how do you say it? Like the rose, dusty colored, was beautiful.
Well, right? Okay, it would be more like that could totally work. Think of it. I kind of think of M dashes as like more poetic parentheses. You know, like the print. You know, when you put like something in parentheses just to give it like a little extra information. You know, but that is like I'm being very liberal with my like explanation of it. I'm sure there's an exact way to say it.
Now, how do I use affect and affect?
Great question. Yeah,
how do we
great
do that?
question.
What's going on here?
That's all the time. I'm always like, it's the same with accept and accept. Like I know the meaning of the difference, you know, whatever, but
an effect is an effect with an E is an outcome. An affect is to change, like in some way, like an affected, like I put on an affected accent or something like that.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. Adam's nodding.
Mythology across cultures. We did mythology episodes.
We did.
And we've done
right.
fairy tales.
We did. Mm-hmm.
I do want to circle back to commas. What specifically about commas are you trying to embrace more?
Well, I think that it like really struggle. Okay, so there's sort of should I really get into it? Okay, there's 3 major times you use the commas. 1 is lists, okay?
Right.
2 is with fanboys, you know, like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so.
Oh.
Right? So you use that, but not always.
Okay.
So it really depends on the subject in the sentence. So if I could get a whiteboard in here, we could diagram a sentence and I could show you. I also think that using commas, using, you know, like the serial comma, the Oxford comma, excuse me. You know Oxford comma?
What's that?
No.
Oxford comma is like in a list. The way I explain it is like sometimes, for example, if you're listing names, like you would say like Amber, comma, Ashley, comma, and Julie talk about blah, 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 blah. It is also correct to write Amber, comma, Ashley, and Julie. That is also correct. But Oxford commas make things... Is this interesting? Oh my God.
I'm honestly enraptured.
Okay, Oxford commas make things more clear. So for example, let's say Amber was giving a thank you speech and she says, I'd like to thank my parents, comma, Beyonce, comma, and Yoda, right? Let's say that that's what Amber says. Now, theoretically, we could also write, I'd like to thank my parents, comma, Beyonce, and Yoda. And that would still be specific, but now it sounds like Amber's saying her parents are Beyonce and Yoda. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's when you would use an Oxford comma.
Does it look the same?
No, because there's a comma and not a comma. So like Amber, comma, Ashley, comma, and Julie.
Yeah, but an Oxford comma. Does it look just like a comma?
Yeah. It's just
it's just how it's used.
Yes.
I see. I like it. I like it split up because then it looks like my parents and Yoda. Yoda is my parents.
Yeah, like I'd like to thank my parents, comma, Beyonce and Yoda makes it sound like you're saying
Beyonce is Yoda, which
but if you said I'd like to thank my parents, comma, Beyonce, comma, and Yoda, then you're thinking that all those
me
entities.
a single girl.
Yeah.
A single girl I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're such a good teacher.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you so much.
Daily life energy.
Making commas
Mornings?
hot.
Yes, you do start your morning slow. Should we put these
let's look
on?
at the visual.
Yeah.
part.
Okay. So then,
Because I
after
feel like-
we had our little our meeting, and I was like, wow, I was so inspired by what you guys did. I went into Canva and I took a bunch of images and I put them into this thing to use as my background for my computer. So I've got a lady at the museum. I got a lady reading in the park. I got some girls playing cards. I've got a woman working out. I've got a woman sewing. You know, a couple different Disneys. I've got Epcot because I want to do a Disney World trip, and then I've got Tokyo Disney Sea, that picture right there because I want to go there. I also have financial stability.
Which you were teaching me about the credit card tip.
I was. That's true.
Yeah, just get a pay plan and then freeze it. Didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you gotta just tell them. You tell that credit card, I can't pay this.
I can't.
Now, what are you gonna do about it? And they'll say,
what's the image in between the couple by the car and the Epcot ball?
It is just, it's family. It's just some legs of like,
Oh my
spending
gosh.
more time
Wow,
with family.
my eyes, I was like, is that a crotch?
Like, it looks like a denim crotch. I want more vagina in my life.
I'm just looking for more.
Oh,
Number one New York Times bestseller. I'm like, gotta write a book.
Yeah, YouTube. We're already on YouTube.
We're
so that's
already on
accomplished.
YouTube.
And you've been to Epcot.
Yes, I have. Not this year, though. I want to go this year.
Yeah. But you've had an Aperol Spritz, though?
I fucking have, girl. I fucking have.
So you have been drinking.
I have been drinking.
And then what's the newest sewing thing that you're working on?
I'm working on when does this episode come out? Do we know?
This Friday?
This Friday.
Okay. I'll save it.
I don't want to say things
I'm
before
working
you
on
do
it. Well, I don't. Amber knows that for sure. I hate saying things before I do them because then it tricks my brain into
that you've already
thinking
done
I've already done it. But I am working on a present for someone we know, which hopefully I will have done in a week.
Oh,
and then I'll talk
cool.
about it on the next episode.
That's cool. I started a T-shirt quilt this time last year.
Yeah.
And I keep like it. It's this mind fuck of like, I'll do one stage and then I'm like, okay, well, I worked on it. And then months will go by and I just like see these quilt squares just like piled in the corner and I can't mentally bring myself to pick it up again.
Yeah.
It's like, God, just get it done so it's out of your hair.
Starting is the hardest thing.
Wow.
It's like I always say at the gym, the hardest part about going to the gym is putting your socks on.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I'm going. It's
Yeah.
not the actual
my
lifting of
gosh.
the weights. It's like just getting your shoes on.
Yeah, there was
That's
something
true.
different about like New York where you're like, I mean, I got to leave my apartment to go to work. So, it was so much easier to force myself to go to the gym.
Oh, right. Well, in New York, I remember like, speaking of like staring at something, I was pretty messy and like depressed. My room wasn't messy, but I remember like a pizza box just sitting on top of the stove. And I was like, there goes the pizza box. I got to throw it out. And then like, I never threw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to not throw things out when you're sad. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's just to be like, at some point, I will put that garbage in the garbage. But,
Right. And you
yeah.
don't even know you're depressed. Like,
Yeah.
you're just kind of like going in some kind of cycle of like, well, I guess I'm drinking again. Well, I guess I'm just sitting at home again. And then you wake up one day and you're like, oh, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
That was me
Absolutely.
pretty recently. And I was like, I got to change some stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The week that we said goodbye to Toots, Ernie, he's so funny, this new dog we've got. But it's like, he's not really trained to like go outside. I think he's afraid, like his vision's bad. So I think he like walking outside is like scary for him or something, or like walking into the sun. I don't know.
Walking into
like,
the sun?
Well, I'll like have the door open to the outside.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, he'll go to the top of the ramp and like not walk himself outside to pee. But he'll just get up and then he'll pee on the floor and,
Sorry, I didn't mean to make that sound.
no, it's gross. It's totally gross. But there were, when we were so sad, there were a few like moments, and it's so gross to admit this, but like, yeah, when Ed and I were just so super sad about it, I was like, wow, that's a pee spot.
Yeah.
I should clean that.
And then you just don't.
Just
Yeah, I
didn't-
wouldn't.
Just
You're
didn't
sad about
for
your-
maybe a few days, maybe a week. And then eventually I was like, this is really fucking disgusting. Pee spots.
Well, you had this like loving dog that just passed that you've been with for years. So
Yeah.
you can be sad.
Yeah.
How do you deal with sadness and
How do you
depression,
deal with
Ashley?
sadness?
Oh my God. How do I deal with sadness and depression? Well, I think first and foremost, knowing that I'm sad and depressed is huge because like you're saying, Amber, like you cannot know. You can be like, something's different. I haven't washed my clothes in a month. And
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't walked more than 5 minutes at a time in a while. And then like slowly coming to the conclusion that you are depressed is huge. I hate to say it. Because no one wants to hear it. But for me, journaling helps. Working out helps. Eating right helps. Like all the things
We
that they
know
tell
it
you
helps.
to do.
Yeah.
Make a difference. And I'm a lifelong therapy addict. I've been going to therapy most of my life. So I'm active in therapy.
Do you guys have a like, are you able to connect your emotional downs with where you are in your cycle?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I will be spiraling on something, venting to Ed about something that I'm just spiraling on, and then go to the bathroom, come out and be like, well, turns out I'm on my period. So everything I just said doesn't matter.
It took me a while to figure it out. I used to like blame the moon. I'd be like, I feel crazy. It's the moon. You know, like I got to check the moon chart. Like maybe a full moon's coming up. But really, I had to check my flow chart because something was coming up and it was my period.
Right.
Always.
And I hate admitting this out loud because then it gets chuds a reason to be like, see, that's why women shouldn't be in power because you're all hormonal.
Yeah, but they're hormonal in a different way. Their hormones cause them to like kill and rape people. So I'm just getting a little mean in a group chat, you know?
Right.
Big whoop.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Yeah. No, the other day I came out of the bathroom. I was like, God damn it. Oh, motherfuck. And it was like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm on a fucking period. I just fucking, you know, and you're just like, what? How do I not know what's going to happen? I'm in my 40s and I'm not able to know it's coming. You know, like what is happening?
I swear to God, I track my period, but I will go through menopause before I stop accidentally bleeding on something. Like I still will accidentally bleed on thing. And I'm like, what's going on? Like I track my period. What's happening?
I had my period during Titanic, the movie,
Ooh.
and I wore white jeans.
Oh, wow.
And it was so busy with people that they all saw, but it was at a different time.
Yeah.
Because now if I had it, people would film it and be like, look at this teenager.
I don't think so.
No?
I think right now I think there would be people around that would be like,
here's a sweater, wrap it around
like,
your
here,
sweater.
wrap this around you,
Yeah.
girl. You know? I don't know. I get the vibe that there's more of like
nice people.
Like, especially other women. Like, if
I
another
think girls are looking out for girls.
I think girls are looking out for girls.
You know what? You're right.
You know?
You're right. And we're a little more like, I can get kind of sad about this era, but I feel like women are looking out for more women and also children.
Yeah.
Because they used to be just kind of abused and don't talk about it. And now it's like people are talking about it.
Right. I think like back in the day, like maybe people would have been like, whoa, what's that? Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, but now we're like, we know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone knows what it is. And
we
it
know it's
ain't
not our
jam.
fault, you know?
It ain't jam. Yeah, I bled out in 8th grade on a chair in, what was that Denzel Washington movie where he is in the Civil War?
Denzel Washington.
Glory. Thank you. I was about to say Faded Glory, but that is a Walmart clothing brand.
Right.
It is Glory. It's Glory. I remember I was like, I had like a panty liner on. And you know, when you're young, when you're first getting your period out, you don't know like what absorbs what. And I was just I could not go to the bathroom because that movie was so good. And I was like, I'll check after the movie. And then when the movie was over, this was like in social studies class, I got up and I had bled all over the chair. And an incredible classmate who I wasn't even like tight dogs with, she came over and she goes, you go to the bathroom, I'll clean this up. Yeah, another 13-year-old girl.
Wow.
And like I ran to the bathroom and then when I came back, her and the teacher had like cleaned it up. Yeah, she spotted it and ran over before it was like a big deal, before the rest of the class noticed.
I love that.
Isn't that incredible?
That is
what
great.
happened to you, Adrian Patnod?
Are
you out there?
Adrian.
I hope you're doing something cool.
Any period stories for you, Julie?
No, I didn't get my period until I was like 18.
What?
Yeah.
God.
Going into like junior, senior year of
So
high
you're
school.
probably going to go menopause later.
No, highly doubtful. Who knows?
Is it because you were an athlete and your body was
that's
just
what
like,
my doctor was saying. I was like, I was a beanpole until I turned maybe like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And so like when I came back from summer, I turned 18. I don't know why that makes me laugh. I had started my period and I was like, had, you know, shot up about a foot and had boobs and gained some weight and people did not recognize me.
wow. You're like, I'm a woman now.
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
Gosh, I would love, I mean, I bet at the
I
time
was begging for my period.
I was about to say, I bet
literally
at the
was
time-
like, Mom, something is wrong with me. Everyone else has their period. Everyone else has boobs and I don't.
I bet. And now looking back on it, it's like nice probably
Oh my gosh.
that you didn't have to have those years.
Because
of-
you were
sure.
like protected.
yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
That's
I looked
nature
like
protecting you.
it was, yeah, maybe.
Or you just, yeah.
Pull up your mood board. Let's see
Oh,
what we
okay.
got here. Red hair. You got the red.
Got
Yeah,
red.
I've been trying to wear my hair bigger. I think I was trying to just be bigger with my hair because I think that's nice and fun. The nature photos. This last month I did a 39-mile trip
That's right.
across the Trans-Catalina Trail,
Yes,
which
you
was
did.
absolutely incredible.
You did.
And I already signed up to do this crazy whale watching trip in October with a cousin that I'm like really excited about.
Didn't you watch whales with Ed and his stepmother?
Yes, we did.
So you've
yeah,
already
we
seen
went
the
down.
whales.
You saw a
Wow.
bunch of whales there, and Eddie. We went to this orca exhibit and met some more like whale people that like are going to take us on a whale. I don't even know. I got a lot of marine life. But I think in general, I've been trying to like walk outside more and go outside more. And, we were kind of talking about this of like, I'm sick of like the grind, like you got to be healthy, go to the gym, run on the treadmill. Da, 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 da. It's like, I just want to like walk. I just
Yeah.
want to go outside and like see some views, see some,
Yes.
see some sunsets, like,
We were talking about like body standards and like what we want for our bodies. And I just want to be able to open up a jar of organic olives from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be able to pop it open without having to go, Nick, can you open the jar?
The health industry has been subsidized, capitalized upon.
Yeah.
Everything. Just everybody's on peptides, biohacking.
Yeah.
It's like, just go take a walk, have some water, and like lower your cortisol. Because honestly, like all that shit, there was I saw this documentary of like people biohacking their metabolism and their hair's falling out.
Well, it's also just like, I think this is the thing is I'm sick of spending my mental space worrying about what I'm eating. Like if I'm if like my calories are down or blah, blah, like I'm so fucking sick of giving mental time to that. You know what I mean? Like I want to lift plants, like that can be a workout, I want to walk the dogs, like that can get my steps in, like.
And I think that it's like with the depression stuff when you're like, okay, I hate to say it, but like therapy works and journaling works and getting enough sleep and all of like getting exercise, like not that they can cure your depression. I mean, there's a lot of things. Medicine's great. I'm a big fan of medicine too. I didn't mention that, but I will mention that for the rest of my life. But it's like also I think with the diet stuff, it is like the simple things like, eat whole foods, get outside and go on a hike with your friends, like that's what makes your body feel good.
Right.
Yeah. I was talking to Ed about this. Like, it's really fascinating to look back and see like the height of Lizzo when it was like body positivity. We were talking about how, yogis, people who do yoga don't have rail thin bodies. It can be anyone. People can be strong with different sizes. That was like the space we were operating in, this like body acceptance. And now it's like Ariana Grande is skinnier than ever. And it just feels like culturally, like mainstream is trying to get us to be smaller. And it's just like, my brain is like, I don't want to ping pong back in that direction.
Right. I already lived through the early aughts.
Yes.
Like, don't
Oh my
do it to me
God,
again.
please.
And I think it's Ozempic.
It's Ozempic.
Yeah.
It's so people can show off that they can pay for it. But, if you were to like example, plastic surgery, and if you were to follow every single fad, you would look a crazy person.
I mean, that's the thing.
That's
like,
true.
You talk about like online, the shedding videos of like people waking up in the morning and like taking off the weird hair thing they put on, the face masks they wear overnight, the chin straps, the da da da. And I'm like, just fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Just
Go
what
to
are we
sleep.
doing?
Get 10 hours of sleep and have some water by your bed.
10. Yeah.
Whoa.
Get 10
hours of sleep.
That sounds good to me.
Oh my
I'd like a
gosh.
solid 8 personally.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like.
Yeah, if I got 10 hours, I'd be a fucking angel in this room.
So
Gosh,
Like,
damn.
whatever happens, happens.
yeah.
I don't know. Light it on
Peace and
fire.
love, baby.
my God.
Yeah. Let's
need to
see.
get
what
I have a
else on the
question
board? Yeah.
about this. Okay, so there's an octopus, and then if you go down, it looks like there's a thumb with
Snail?
needles coming out of it.
Okay, so this was I had a moment of getting into needle felting.
Oh, that's right.
And so I made like a goldfish and I
Yes.
bought a bunch of stuff to like, because I was going to make some like needle felting stuff. And I honestly probably think about the same with the quilt I was talking about. Like, I think about like things I could make with these needle felting stuff. And, this opening this back up, this mood board, I was like, God, just just go needle felt something.
Yeah.
Just make
Do
some.
it tonight. Put on your favorite TV show.
You're right.
One of those where they're on the
definitely,
island
instead of
sucking
like
each other off.
scrolling, just sit there like stabbing some felt. But yeah, I'm not sure what that one in the bottom is. Maybe that's I don't know, Adam. Can you zoom in on that? What is that? Oh, that's just the thumb. Okay.
Yeah, it's a thumb, but it looks like needles are in the thumb. And then if you go down one more, Adam's going in for it. Yeah, like what's going into the thumb?
I think I just screenshotted something.
Okay.
So I think that was just like needle felt. So yeah, so this was a good, as far as my mood board, my garden is freaking popping off, which has been so much fun. It is so exciting to see things bloom, and I just want you guys to come over and we can have like a little
garden party.
A little
You
garden
can also
party.
have a garden party, and you can wear your hat.
Yes, a little garden party.
Who's Goldie Hawn? You want to watch more Goldie Hawn movies?
Yeah, I feel like I brought this up to be like, these are like powerhouse actresses that I want to revisit their works. Like Goldie Hawn, I was obsessed with her. Like Overboard,
Bird on a Wire.
One of my Bird on a Wire. Like she has some of my favorite movies that you just you don't see them in the streaming services. And the same with Diane Keaton. Like I would love to go back and see her early stuff. Julianne Moore is phenomenal, and then Angela Lansbury. Yeah.
Wow.
It's young Angela Lansbury.
I did not recognize it.
Smoke show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what's this picture? Everybody's in church with name tags on. What's going on down
I
there?
want more team meetings.
Okay, so this was I want to get involved in the neighborhood council.
Oh, that's right.
Our neighborhood council.
Yes, okay.
And opening this back up, I looked up, and there's actually a meeting next week. But I think that the way I've started to engage a little bit more in the community, because I don't know if I necessarily want to jump into what's, the actual politics of neighborhood council. Like I signed up thinking about coming here and recording this. I was like, let me just sign up for their newsletter just so I can find out what they're even doing, So I signed up for their newsletter. But I've been more active on Nextdoor, which is active, not in a sense of necessarily posting, but other people in the community posting about things that have happened. And there was something recently that, someone shared this really great story of a mailman helping their father who had fallen. And
oh my God.
That's the other thing is I want to,
you want a feel good story about the community.
I want a feel good story about what's going on in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
A mailman heard a gentleman that had fallen and came in and helped him.
Oh, wow.
And a woman went on Nextdoor and was like, I want everyone to just know that this mailman did this thing for my family. And you're like, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great feel good story.
So you've joined the community organization. You downloaded the app.
Yeah, I downloaded the app. I got the newsletter. But then, so right above this, I put a Pearl Jam thing, because beginning of this year, I was like, I don't really know Pearl Jam. Should I revisit and really get into them? And I was talking to Ed about this. I tried. I listened to 2 albums, and I was like, I don't want to go down this
fine.
road. Their popular songs are great, but I really don't think I want to be like, hey, make me a Pearl Jam fan. You know what I mean?
Jam head.
Yeah, I don't need to. If I got invited to a concert or heard about it, I'm sure I'd have a great time. But as far as being let me revisit their catalog.
That's fine. Yeah. I don't know many people that are Pearl Jam's my favorite band.
I so many family members are
Really?
huge
I feel
Pearl Jam
big
fans.
music heads are big Pearl Jam fans.
Pearl Jam, Radiohead. There's other big bands I just totally missed.
Maybe it's a way less of Pearl Jam, more of connecting with your family through popular culture items, like music or books or TV shows. Or did you see Widow's Peak, Widow's Bay? And then that's a conversation you could have with your mom.
Yeah.
That's you would think it's superfluous, but it's not.
No, it's important.
It's important and you're still engaging.
I also think oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I just think it's important to have things to talk to people about. It seems so okay, sure, shallow, I'll say it. But just to be able to bring up cultural things that you're enjoying is so important, because other otherwise I'm just talking about things that like are upsetting me. You know what I mean? So to have a television show that I love, or like when you sat at that party, Julie, and you told me about the summer house drama for like an hour, that was incredible. You know, like being able to share those things with the people we love, like a pop culture moment. It's not something I appreciated in my youth, but now as like an adult, I love having that, and I love when people share that with me.
Yeah, you're still engaging in a wavelength.
Yeah.
And these are just like, it's just an easy wavelength to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like watching the leaves turn. Like when I was a kid, I was like, boring. And now I'm like, oh, it's fall.
Right.
God,
Totally.
I love fall.
I love fall.
Yeah.
But in regards to Pearl Jam, I just think I think their music was so came out at a certain time, and I think it hit people at that time, and I just feel like revisiting it. I'm like, this doesn't speak to me right now. You know what I mean?
Amber said, "You missed the boat.
I missed the boat.
You missed the boat."
Missed it.
When we're talking about Pearl Jam, I just keep thinking about Amber. You called kidney stones earlier liver pearls.
Liver pearls.
I just love that.
Couldn't think of it.
You're like, what are those pearls in your liver?
Pearls. Those pearls in the liver that they feel like
love
childbirth
that.
when they come out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I do D&D like every other week, and then I was sipping on a energy drink, and they're like, that gives you kidney stones, and they were like 2 people had kidney stones, and they said it's incredibly like the worst pain they've ever had.
Oh my God! But don't women not get?
I don't think women get kidney stones as much as
I think men get them more.
You ever had a kidney stone, Adam?
Adam, you ever Adam never had a kidney stone.
Good.
Knock on wood.
And I'm gonna wish you never get it. I'm gonna send my magic over to Adam. He's never get a kidney stone.
Never get a kidney stone.
Never get a liver pearl.
The other thing on this mood board that I'm excited for people to see. I want you guys to come over. So, in this little garden patch I have started making a little like fairy.
I love
space.
those. I love those. Do you know what she's talking about? Where you put like the little stuff?
I put like a door, like a little fairy door.
Fairies are real.
On the one tree stump, and I've been like making a little stepping stone, and I want to get a little mailbox, and I don't know. We'll see.
Wasn't there like a road in Ireland that the officials were like, all right, we're going to pave through this bush to make this road, and then the locals were like, don't do that. Fairies inhabit the bush.
Oh, is this like Iceland? Maybe Iceland's like huge on fairies and like gnomes and stuff.
I think it's Ireland.
Oh, maybe
but it
Ireland.
could be
Okay.
Iceland.
Yeah.
And then the locals said don't do it, and the officials were like, pish posh, you guys are crazy. We're building the road, and then now that's like notorious for accidents. So fairies are also they're like little. They're not as like sweet and bright. They can be a little bit.
Yeah, they're sneaky.
They're a little sneaky.
Yeah, trickster figures.
Yeah. Give them like a little bottle of alcohol. Get like a little airplane bottle.
Yeah, that's good. In the fairy world, a little airplane bottle will be huge.
Like the size of the fairy.
Yeah. Give them some booze, drunken them up.
Yeah. But then I have like the photos of people having dinner. I want to throw a dinner party. My mom just sent me their wedding china.
Oh yeah.
Which like in theory is like lovely, but it's also like, what do I need 12 pieces of?
Yeah.
Of like, serving.
We're going to have a garden party, a garden dinner party.
Yeah.
What do you think you would serve? Like a big salad with strawberries in it?
Probably maybe a salad with strawberries and like a lasagna. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking like a strawberry shortcake for dessert.
Ooh, yeah, I love that.
And you got to give the fairies a little bitty plate.
A tiny plate with a
give them
big bottle.
Big bottle.
Got to get them drunk up.
Big bottle.
Yeah.
You are an excellent hostess.
Thank you.
One of the best in the game.
Man, I love having people over. It's so fun.
You're freaking good at it,
What's the
dude.
mountain one?
Well, the mountain one was just more like outside, with doing this hiking stuff.
Yeah, and you walked across the island.
Yeah, did that Trans Catalina Trail, which was really exciting.
I saw somebody on my Instagram reels that you liked, and then I was like, I followed them because I got into it. But it's this woman kayaking or rowing from California to Hawaii by herself.
Man, it stresses me out watching her.
Because she's just like jumping over and like cleaning the bottom of the boat. And I'm like, what happens if the boat flies away?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
There was one where she's talking about how like, she went to sleep and then woke up and like her boat had like drifted further in one direction. So now she's got hours of like back rowing she's got to do. And it's just, it's crazy to me that she's able to like document it for us to like follow along.
Like, are you okay, girl?
It's just...
She's rowing at night in like the ocean at night. I forget that there's no buildings or lights. So it's just pitch blackness, just like row.
Oof. It's got to be so meditative.
Sounds incredible.
But I also think about like,
Yeah,
I'm like, that's a horror
show. Oh my gosh, it sounds incredible. I love it. I want to be out in the ocean in the dark.
oh my gosh,
Really?
Yeah.
oh gosh, I love out in the ocean in the dark where
Yeah.
like the stars are even brighter than ever, and
God, I just think
the
about
moon,
falling
the
over.
moon on the water is just
Yeah,
so
and the waves
gorgeous.
lapping on the
Yeah,
boat. Oh,
yeah.
Heaven.
But the thing that's funny to me is like picturing her maneuvering this rowboat, this like very, I mean, it's not like your typical rowboat. It's like probably pretty massive, but her having to like set up the camera and, make sure it's the shots right. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just like the actual mechanics
The
of like
influencer of it
the
all.
influencer of it all is
Yeah.
just funny to me.
Look at that. What's the otter?
The otter's just it was a little needle felt guy.
Oh,
That's like
a
her
little-
craft corner, right?
That's my little craft
That's your
corner.
craft
That's my little craft corner.
Garden
And
corner.
then I keep thinking about this saying of like, you are what you do, which is like,
I'm an
what,
Instagram reel scroller.
Oh no!
I mean, that's the thing is like,
I'm a Reddit lurker.
I'm an alcoholic. Oh no!
it's like the things you give time to is like what essentially you are, right? Which is like,
shit.
I would love, but what do you mean? You're a writer.
Yeah,
you're
but I spend a lot of time
creative.
on the couch reading people's rants over basketball
here's
online.
The thing. We can't be production. Like we're not workhorses.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
We're not
okay to
meant to
take a
be,
nap.
for sure,
No.
for sure. But I think of it in a sense of like, I spend a lot of time outside. I spend a lot of time with the dogs. I spend a lot of time doing all that stuff that it's like when I also beat myself up for not writing the things I want to write or like doing the crafts I want to craft. It's like, well, I'm not giving time to that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
like,
totally.
Like I
Even,
can't
like, 10
beat
minutes.
myself up for it if I'm
Yeah.
not going to actually sit down and do it.
Right, and it's like Amber said, putting on the socks is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Picking
Yeah,
up that
yeah,
little stabby
Yeah.
needle to make those felt animals, that's the hardest
That's
part.
the hardest part.
I know.
I've been a little bit in the dumps this past month, and I didn't even know it. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, when did I have I gone to the gym?" And then just going back to the gym was so like, it felt good when I was there, but I was
Yeah.
just kind of like almost in tears of like, how did you let it get this bad?
Yeah.
It's not bad. I'm just softer than I want to be.
How did you know you were in the dumps? What was your first sign?
I was just talking about it with somebody, and I was just
Okay.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm depressed." With Ed, actually.
Okay, there you go.
And then I was like,
Power of
Damn.
friendship.
Power
of
You were
friendship.
just chatting, and then you were like, "Oh, I sound like the depressed version of me. Oh shit, I'm
this is-
depressed."
I'm depressed. And this is going to sound, I found out why. And then I got my tarot reading.
Yeah.
With this Cass Reads Tarot. Check her out. And it kind of like helped. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I love
Not that you
tarot
should
reading
just do tarot, because, some
reading
people
your
are crazy,
horoscope.
but it's just
Yeah.
nice sometimes.
No, it's nice to frame things, like to have like a frame or some idea, a sense of like an overarching theme about what's going on. Like, and then tarot can give you that, or a horoscope can give you that, or even
Right.
your own journal entry can give you that. If you can like vomit it all up on paper, you can see sort of a through line, and you go, "Oh, okay." It gives structure to what's something that might feel chaotic and sad.
Right. And what am I supposed to like, oh, that's crazy. You should follow the stock market. That's just as made up, more made up.
Right.
Because, like, who gives a fuck? People just, they create what they think is important. Like, I'm trying to think of something. Seltzer water. Is it that? What am I saying?
No. Don't spiral. Don't spiral. I'm with you. I see what you mean.
People create what they think is important, and I don't know if people think seltzer water is important, but they might think.
My boyfriend, glass. Sure, Jan.
They might.
Oh my gosh.
They might think like money is important, and I agree with
Yeah.
you. Like money is the biggest conspiracy. It's like this thing that we all agree has power.
We all
and,
just decided what a penny was.
Yeah,
We all
think
agreed
about
on
like
it.
even just social media, like likes, how many followers somebody has. Like for some people, that is like the most important thing in the world.
And some
you know
people
what
don't
I
give a
mean?
shit.
And it's really not. It doesn't mean anything. It's nothing compared to actual human friendship.
Totally.
You know?
I mean, the goal is to be so successful that you don't need social media. At least for me, that's the goal. Like that, I'm just not even on it.
Yeah,
not
but
on it.
none of us need it really now.
Why do we feel like we need it?
Well, what's our, because we got to be like, follow me for where the shows.
Yeah.
To see where
Yeah.
the shows
Yeah.
are. But I guess
Yeah.
you just have a website
Yeah.
and then be like, I'm going to be in Phoenix. I'm going to be in San Diego.
Yeah. Which is, I think,
But,
I think if the reframing of social media was more of like, I'm going on my page to show you and tell you something that's happening with me, and then you clock out, instead of getting stuck in that doom scroll
Yeah.
of all of a sudden you're watching some cake decorator in Tennessee make some aquarium cake, and you're like, what am I doing? Why have I been here for 30 minutes?
I think the reel that broke me was there was a vape pen, and then it was a cartoon drawing, and then they had a man on a leash, and the suction part was the penis, and he's like, "Yeah, that's right, suck it some more." And I was
my
like, "You know what?
God.
I'm done with the internet."
That's so
Whoa.
interesting, like how the internet what it feeds us. Because literally,
algorithms
yeah,
and
the
how they work,
algorithm,
yeah.
exactly.
And
Like
that's what they knew
vape
I'd
pen
like.
penis. Mine is all like, mine is like, since the Knicks have won the championship, it's all these like very polished looking women being like, giving like backstories on the history of the Knicks. Like, you might have enjoyed the 2026 New York Knicks, but did you know that Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart were on a college basketball team together? And it's like, you know how they're
Okay.
like doing like a deep dive,
Yeah.
but it's all of a sudden like all the women who would be doing like a deep dive on like, I don't know, like red light treatment or like
Right,
doing it
yeah.
on the
I like
the
that.
New
But
York
That's
Knicks.
like, but that is a strategy of social media. 100% of like there are people on social media who their entire account is telling people what they should be talking about on their socials at the moment.
Oh.
Like,
Oh my God.
like right now it's really hot to be the expert on AI. And
Okay.
you don't necessarily have to use AI or like say that you're using AI or like you don't have to put AI content per se,
Yeah.
like things that have been created with AI, but it's really popular and there's a big desire for information on how AI is being developed, what the newest AI thing is. So like a lot of influencers
Yeah.
are like following all these AI newsletters and following certain AI podcasts and then regurgitating everything they've found in a I'm just a regular
expert.
girl. Like,
Yeah.
let me tell you what's going on with AI. And
Yeah.
it's like,
I have noticed, speaking
People
of
just
like,
eat it up.
they eat it up. Speaking
Yeah.
of like influencers and like kind of following a script and AI, I've been noticing this thing that a few people have done, like micro influencers, and they say the same thing. If you're worried about AI's water usage and you eat meat, you're a hypocrite and you really got to look at your life, girl. And I'm like, whoa, that's like a "we live in a society" meme. And I want to be like, how much did Palantir pay you to say that? And I think I'm just going to start commenting under their videos because, like, that's a lot of elections are won that way. They go to micro influencers and they'll say stuff like, well, you really got to vote for Jill Stein because
Yeah.
Kamala's blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
So then you just divide the Democratic Party.
Yeah, but that just feels like a never-ending fight.
Yeah. What you're talking about, Julie, this idea that like there's like people are telling influencers like what to talk about because that's what's going viral or that's what people want to hear about. To me, that feels like a losing battle because you're just like chasing the thing that's popular. And by the time you get the popular thing, won't something else new be popular? Shouldn't you just do what you love?
Oh, essentially,
You know what I mean?
yeah, 1,000%.
Because
But
it feels like a stand-up comic hack. Like the idea of
Yeah.
a hack is someone who's writing jokes that they think the audience will like, not writing jokes they
Right.
think are funny. And that's what it sounds like you're saying. Like there's this whole world of influencers where they're being told what topics to discuss because
Yeah.
that's what's in the zeitgeist.
yeah. Well, I think it's that the majority of these influencers are not actually creative people. They just are trying to game the algorithm. And so they're following people that, you know, are strategists or trend, what is the word I'm
Knowledge
looking for?
people?
Yeah, well, it's like trends, not trendsetters, but there are people whose job it is to be like, this is the trend that's coming.
Yeah.
Go out and do this thing.
Interesting.
Using Summer House as an example,
Yeah.
you start, you open Instagram, you start paying a little bit of attention to what some Bravo channels are saying about Summer House. And then it's almost like moth to a flame. The algorithm just starts feeding you more information that is around Summer House. And then all of a sudden I realize I'm watching a video that only has like 20 likes, because it's someone else's random take on Summer House. And it's like, how did I get to this random person that has no following? Why was this recommended to me? You know what I mean? It's not like the algorithm is like, here's the cream of the crop. It's like, here's everything on this topic that you've been Googling and looking at.
It keeps you on the app for longer.
Yeah.
But like, how do you keep her
So
on?
like the Knicks are hot. So it's like, okay.
Everything's the
Here's
Knicks on my algorithm.
Here's every person that is commenting or saying anything about the Knicks.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like girlies
That's
like
online.
making like Knicks crafts. It's like all the girlosphere influencers are all doing New York Knicks stuff right now.
Right.
You know, can I just, this is a little like a tiny swerve, but it's still about social media, is that, are you guys on Threads? Are you two on Threads?
Oh God, I fought it for so long.
Yeah.
And then I randomly clicked on something once because in Instagram they recommend it to you. So I was like, all right, well, let me see like what's going on Threads. And it's like, I'll dabble, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not fully in, but I'm there.
I am shocked at how quickly Threads has become like flooded with bots and AI.
My gosh.
And like it's
crazy.
Usually a social media website has like a good like 5 years of genuine content before
we're
it becomes a
accelerating.
cesspool.
Yeah,
now
it really
it's like
is
a
a cesspool,
full
yeah.
cesspool.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm coughing.
I'm coughing.
I'm coughing. I'm talking. I'm getting worked up.
I don't know. It's like just the thing that I feel like I've been realizing about Instagram, which makes me kind of feel like it's on the verge of bursting, or it's on the verge of like a big shift in the way people use it, is, and I've been using it more, of really just posting and sending things to close friends. But I feel like the experience of finding myself watching someone's video that only has maybe 20 likes and it's somebody with like maybe 500 followers, and I'm like, how did I get here? What am I doing? Is, to me, it was a realization of like, oh, Instagram is just throwing shit at me and I'm letting it just seep into my brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, start being more intentional with like the things you look at and click on, and you know.
Is that on the board?
I don't know. Put
Be
it on the board.
intentional.
Put it on the
Be
board.
intentional.
Be more intentional.
Yeah, because if you're not, I was thinking about this when I was plugging my headphones in. I was like, what kind of like cancer am I streaming into my dome? And that's just the headphones. It's not even like the information, because that's also part of your diet, is what you see and what you read.
Yeah, the
So
things
my
you
diet,
consume.
it's a lot
Yeah.
of schizophrenic people.
Yeah.
So I got to stop that. I got to go outside and talk to some schizophrenic
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, make some new friends.
Oh
my gosh. Have you had any like on the metro experiences recently? Or?
No, knock on wood. I mean, there's always somebody there that's just kind of like doing this on the bus, and I just kind of sit over there.
Yeah.
I find that most people just want peace. Nobody wants a fight. Nobody wants to get hurt. They're just kind of like minding their own business, knock on wood, and then getting home safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That is
Right.
the goal.
The internet would have you believe that we're all at each other's throats and there's going to be another civil war. But from what I see taking the bus, no.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay, guys. It's going to be okay. We're going to live. We're going to be happy. We're going to manifest for the rest of this year. What do we want? So we got like 5 more minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we thinking for the rest of the year? Like, I definitely got to like go to a cottage and go hiking more.
Yeah.
That's one of mine. And like finish that script.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
I want to, Adam, can you bring mine back up to the top, the pictures? I want to book these trips that I've got here. I want to just at least plan
what is that
them.
like yurt looking thing?
I want to stay in a yurt.
Yes.
I want to get married finally after being engaged for 7 years.
Oh.
I want to go to Walt Disney World and I want to go to Japan. So even
God,
if they're
yes.
not like, even if I don't buy the tickets, I want to like plan it. Like in 2027, it'll be this week or
Yeah.
something. Get something on the freaking calendar
Get it
for
on the
once.
calendar.
Because days are just washing over me.
Right,
okay?
right. Yeah, you can stay in a yurt in Mongolia for $25 a night.
There you go.
And go
There
get
you
married in
go.
the yurt. Think
And
of
get married
that
in the
wonderful
yurt.
story.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get married in Vegas, maybe.
Ooh.
That's where that picture was.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
this is just me as your friend wanting to be like, who's all invited? Is it like just you and Nick kind of a thing, or like,
Oh my
could we just like be
gosh.
there?
Yeah, this is why we haven't gotten married, is because like
Yeah.
I want it, every time I start thinking about it, like, oh my God, I want all my friends to be there, and then it becomes this huge party, and now I got to figure out how to get the family there. They're on the East Coast, and then
Yeah.
and then we go, let's just elope, and then we go, okay, we're going to elope, and then we spend some time talking about eloping, and then we're like, but we want our friends and family there. So it's like
Right.
it's a cycle.
I know.
Maybe
And that's
like
it
go to the
is really-
courthouse and then have a big party with everybody.
yeah, that's what we've discussed that. We've also discussed sort of like a marriage tour. So it's like we get
Yeah,
married, we have a
that's a
party
great
here,
idea.
and then we go back to the East Coast. We do like a big party in New Jersey, one in Virginia, one in North Carolina, like a tour.
Yes, that's a great idea.
And you can do
Thanks, babe.
stand up on the way.
And we can do marriage
Yes.
stand up. That's how I want to spend my honeymoon.
doing stand up.
Oh
Julie,
my gosh.
anything left on
For
yours?
the year, so I've been opening and doing and hosting the shows with Ed, and it's been really fun and a really good experience. But like getting back into that space of like, and I think like I played to the audience for sure of like talking about Ed and us being together and like things like that. But I want to like dive a little bit deeper and like kind of get a little bit more material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Work
do
on
that.
Yeah.
I
Girl,
believe in you.
I do too.
Thanks,
I
babe.
believe
Yes.
in all you ladies.
Yes,
Also,
same.
I believe in you. And me.
I think we should write a short film.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
I think
do it.
we should write a short film
Yeah.
and make it. I think
I
that'd
love
be
it.
really fun.
We'll call
I
it
love that
Fairy
idea.
Life. It'll be about the fairies.
Yeah, we
yes.
can do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, about the fairies.
I love it. Well, any last words?
Have a good summer, guys. It's gonna be a fun
Yeah, it's gonna be a
one.
good summer. And you know
We'll
what?
get there.
I would like us to hold each other accountable on checking back in on these in like
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
Let's just say like we don't have to do an episode about it, but like
Right.
in 2 months at some point, let's look at each other and say, hey, have you checked back in on your mood board?
yeah.
And like just discuss it because this is helpful. It's
For
nice.
sure.
It's nice to know where you're going and why.
Yeah.
Right. And of all of you listening, if you wrote a mood board earlier in the year, go back and check and see what you've accomplished. I bet it's more than you think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's true.
Well, Ashley, where can they find you?
Online, everywhere.
Yeah,
Ashley
yeah.
Brooke Roberts. Follow me on YouTube. I'm doing a summer series.
Ooh.
Summer series.
And Julie?
At Canarda_Bayback on the Instagrams.
Love it. Amber Smelson everywhere.
Follow us at the Brighter Side LPN on Instagram and on YouTube.
Yeah, get on YouTube and
Get on
like
the
us.
YouTube.
Like us, please.
Yes, you like us.
Mommy.
And Amber Slamber's Comedy Jam.
Every Friday.
You're in LA.
Every Friday.
Yes.
Yes,
All right,
baby.
you guys. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.